a commonality of features. I'm happy to be here because all my life I have fought to defend my right to be creative. When I was young, the only thing I ever really wanted to be was to be a writer. I could not acquire proper secondary school education. After my primary school education, which was free because our made education free, I could not have a proper secondary school education because my parents could not pay. I dropped out in Form 3. It was after that I worked in factories in Lagos and acquired my A level, which made it possible for me to go to the university. Which is to say that I have defended my rights to being a proper human being, and I think I owe it to the enjoyment of the way I have lived to defend other people's rights carried in the past on her shoulder, and what she should carry today on her shoulder. It is important we make a distinction between the two and ensure that what she carries on her shoulder today will be a proper defense of her right as a human being, as a woman, and as a member of a society that is free. I want to repeat that word, free, because our societies are not free. To be able to understand and accept that others have something of value and identity, a matter of integrity that they must defend as part of what makes them human beings.
Over the years, a large proportion of women, especially those in rural areas, have been economically disadvantaged and socially alienated from participation in governance. Reversing this trend is what prompted this seminar organized for Gbagyi local female representatives and public office holders.
Unique lifestyles. They have special knowledge which they can use to sustain their economy, which they can use to sustain their community. They are not asking for much. We need to have intervention plan. Private individuals of the city should come up and help solve some situations for them, the government, the local government. So we need to start letting these women speak and ask for what they want. And
is to be continued by the government. We, as the Gbagyi women, are to mobilize ourselves to speak with one voice so that the government itself can look onto our case in the area of empowerment.
Out of school children, a majority of them are girls. So government must ensure that an average young woman in Nigeria has realized her own right to education.
Speakers at the event said there is no better time than now to build capacity and sensitize Gbagyi women on the preservation of their indigenous knowledge and how to use it for the benefit of the community.
The women must accept themselves as women and organize themselves. Because, like I said before, power cannot be given to you. You must ask for power. You must, anywhere you see authority, people rise up to demand it, then it's given to them. The same way should women come to the conscious of the fact that they need to organize themselves, appreciate themselves, support themselves. And be
of security for the women in terms of education, because the women, are really the custodian of households and also communities. As they say, if you empower a woman, you have empowered a family.
The seminar tagged "The Need to Give Gbagyi Indigenous Women a Voice" is the brainchild of the Leadership Center for 21st Century Issues and the Gbagyi Indigenous Peoples Initiative. Aqua Ona, AIT News, Abuja.